In 1983, Julius Erving and the Philadelphia 76ers finally got their rings. But as the 1984 playoffs began, it had been 15 years since a team had repeated as champions. The Sixers' opening round opponent were the up-and-coming New Jersey Nets, and the first game was immediately a shocker. Led by a revitalized Michael Ray Richardson, the Nets stunned the Sixers by winning by 15 points in Philadelphia. In the second game, the Sixers were sloppy, and the opportunistic Nets pulled off another double-digit victory. The young Nets, who had never won even a single playoff game in their NBA history, were psyched for the upset. Veteran 76ers were looking old. The Nets had captured the attention of the entire sports world with their ambition and drive, and returning to New Jersey, it was no joke to think of a sweep. Poor foul shooting kept the Nets within sight, and led by Mo Cheeks, the champion Sixers finally pounced on their young prey, taking Game 3 and regaining their faltering confidence. Game 4 was more of the same, and coach Stan Albeck watched helplessly as his Nets were blown off the court by the rejuvenated Sixers. Moses Malone, who had been injured, came to life, and the Sixers were again supremely confident.
The pressure is on the Nets, and they've had success in Philadelphia. That should be a confidence factor for them, but they're not going to win in Philadelphia, so can mail in the stats.
The series continued down the Jersey Turnpike to Philadelphia, where the Sixers felt they had the muscle to turn back the upstart Nets. But the Philly muscle was hurting and aging, and with Malone's knees aching, there was some question about them standing the test of time. Not to worry, these were champions. They knew how to win, and the Nets were just kids. With this basket, Mo Cheeks, who had a brilliant series, put the Sixers up by 7 with 7 minutes to play. It seemed all but over, and Albeck needed something, anything, to avert the inevitable. But led by the resurgent Michael Ray Richardson, the Nets climbed back. Michael Ray was the driving force, and it was the veteran Sixers who uncharacteristically turned the ball over. When Albert King tapped in this Otis Birdsong rebound, he sent the Sixers home for the summer. An amazing achievement, dethroning the defending NBA champions, beating them 3 times on their home court.